Jesus. I'm tired. I'm about to do this video though, and it's about to get real graphic. A lot of people in the community was mad at me because they thought I owned a limo, and I didn't own the limo. I actually wanted a limo, but my neighbors owned a limo, and they do voodoo. Like every week they do voodoo. So I would just tell you, don't fuck with me, because they don't fuck with me. And yeah. So y'all got to see this damn video. It's about to get graphic. Let's just get into it.
That you'll ever see. Like, I don't even have to get in the car sometimes. I could just walk, right? So one of the things about black stores is all of them like artwork, right? They're all into artwork. Because Atlanta got the most black-owned stores that you'll ever see. Like, I don't even have to get in the car sometimes. I could just walk, right? They're all into artwork. You know what I'm talking about?
Is that Biggie with a Moorish hat on? I don't know if that's real. I don't know.
So think about it. I could go to 100 stores in 1 week. I get 20 different sales, right? Do you know how much income that is? Do you know how much extra bread that is? Right? Because they definitely...
That's a daggone magic movie. That's the Holy Mountain movie that Erykah Badu loves so much.
Definitely buying something. They like, yo, they be like, I might not hang this in a store and whatnot, but I'm definitely buying that shit for the crib. Because another thing about Atlanta, right? Everybody got a house. Everybody got...
Because people like me sold them houses. Had to jump through those windows and deal with racism to sell those houses in Atlanta. I built this city for real. My name Black Jesus, and I got a lot of houses and power of attorney.
Got rooms. Everybody got art on their wall. This blue pill. Come on, bro. He going crazy with it. This blue pill shit. This is pencil. Look, he drew that in the 90s. These are artifacts. You know what I mean? So if I sold the artwork before me and blue became red and blue, right? Nobody wanted to buy this before I was lit. Nobody wanted to buy this till they see me on Hidden Colors. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wanted to buy this till I start talking about...
Y'all need to get a job, man. Y'all selling scribble scrabbles. You gotta design Wakanda. Or go be a painter with the fucking painters. You know what I mean? And I'm not talking about people that paint buildings. I'm talking about people that just do art. You know, mushroom, psychedelic type art. Hold on, they're having parties in the neighborhood. It's crazy. I want to show y'all what I actually want to show you. That's your art that you sell. This is my art. This is God's plan. This is something I was creating. When I was a kid, I did it in a science fair type thing, but I wanted to create things like this, like Johnny Appleseed, and it's growing 2 basil plants right now. These are not the official basil that came with this plant. This is basil from India. This is holy basil, and I use Saint Mateo, a herb called Saint Mateo, lily of the valley, hemp, cannabis, and I'm a priest, and I'm Black Jesus, and I'm in the priesthood of marijuana. And many would think that I'm like a Rastafarian, and Rastafarians and me differ, but I still want to help them. You know, I admire a lot of what Rastafarians do. Today I was listening to Bob Marley, and I was thinking that reggae that Bob Marley did was like Jamaican gospel. It was like slave music and gospel. And man, I was thinking like, look, they're doing their art and I got my art right here. This is life. If this was a X-ray type of camera in the future, maybe you would see the chakras and the aura growing from it. But I had a lot of lights on because I'm growing and simulating light cycles, and I'm in the future. This is a easy to make system, but this is all pre-made, and it actually comes with carbon in it. and it uses carbon to grow. And I just wanted to see if it'd even work. I probably need to perfect it and make it better, but I didn't use the seeds that they gave me. So people will see my work and they'll be like, oh, I did what you did. And it's like, no, cannot use those seeds that came with the stuff. Sometimes they be free, you gotta throw them away. Compost them and test them or something. I don't know.
AI. Now I'm talking about Allen Iverson. Everybody want to buy my art.
Allen Iverson been Dr. Sebi friend. We've been talking about Allen Iverson the whole time. I don't know what the heck is going on, but he keeps talking about, one of the twins keep talking about initiation, and I'm like, is Phil Valentine doing this to y'all? And like, why y'all not making Dr. Sebi videos? I just told y'all how to make a whole bunch of new Dr. Sebi videos. I just told y'all how to do it for free on YouTube. You can just go get the Spanish videos and put them in English and help the world. Do the right thing, because I got fired from my job, so I'm just working for myself and God, and I'm just helping y'all right now. And God wants me to help y'all, so I gotta help y'all. Y'all didn't pay me, and y'all made me be the spook who sat beside the door. And it's like, okay, I'm gonna be spooky then. Watch, like a ninja, like a freaking ninja. Like I was, y'all wasn't there. I was on that ninja time. Ninja, super ninja, Ninja Turtles.
But it makes sense. You got to get yourself lit, right? And when you make yourself valuable, then the things that you do become valuable, right? If I would have put this out in 2005, before we proved our value and our worth,
now,
right?
Showing off Bart and all this Bart shit they talking about with AI and artificial intelligence and Allen Iverson. I'm telling y'all, we might actually need to stop playing The Simpsons, like block The Simpsons, because it's just so much evil stuff that goes on The Simpsons, and just the idea of how Bart likes to tease people, and just some of the stuff I don't think that's appropriate for any children around the world. It's not a kid's show, but it's made animated. So the Simpsons is canceled in the future. You know, a lot of shows, they're going to be adult only. Like, you know, that stuff don't let your kids watch that stuff. So he's making this video showing this art. They're not thinking about the souls of the children that could be watching that video and just thinking you the coolest superhero in the world, but you about to say that you a freaking supervillain.
There's a story attached to this now, right? This is Black Bart.
I'm the drunk master on them herbs, walking around leaning, but it's holy basil. All my friends know, they be like, he don't even be drunk. He just really silly like that. That nigga's fuck y'all up.
Black Calvin, nigga. This what made us this was what made me and Blue a super villain.
What?
You know what I'm saying? This was the beginning of
Oh man, you should have got your teeth fixed, dog. Should have got your teeth fixed. Then at the same time, dog, why y'all ain't manifesting more? You complaining about you manifesting. I'm like, I rule the world. What the fuck are y'all doing? Y'all the gods, and I'm showing y'all fucking up. Dude say he a supervillain now. I don't know, man. I thought it was a joke. This video is about to get a bit graphic. Y'all got it. They need to see this. Dr. Sebi family need to see this video. I hope y'all watching closely and watching all the magic show. This amazing magic show that I'm doing. Because power it never stops. Okay? And God has put me on this path. Not no man on the planet. God. Okay? So I'm on team God, and y'all talking about y'all supervillains? Y'all, man. This shit crazy, man. I don't want to do these videos. I want to go to sleep. I'm about to go to sleep and go read a book. Let me just finish this video later, maybe. I don't know. We gonna see.
Right? If you're not with the black magic, if the magic ain't in you, it's not on you. If you ain't with that, then we just gonna, you know, once again, I could sell you some clothes, my nigga. I got some t-shirts, it's fire that's coming. You know what I'm talking about? We coming with we gonna give you the roster.
God got magic. Moses did magic, didn't he? In the Bible. They thought Jesus was doing magic and everything. Jesus wasn't even doing magic. It was just real power from God. And God told me, I don't even need to tell y'all all the miracles of Jesus, because y'all ain't worthy. And then y'all done let Dr. Sebi die and Nipsey. Y'all ain't right. God might not want y'all to know how to heal and get right. Might be time to say bye to y'all.
We got some socks coming, some lock socks and whatnot. You feel me? We even got socks. You know what I'm talking about? Streams I'm putting y'all on right now, right? So nowhere in the world is like Atlanta, right? Nowhere in the world is like Atlanta.
My videos for adults. Don't watch my video if you're a kid. Don't watch this. Wait till you grow up. Get out of my comments. Don't talk to me.
Atlanta is so magical because Atlanta got the most black-owned stores that you'll ever see. Like, I might not hang this in the store and whatnot, but where's the little girl from the, he got money. Oh, you got money. Okay. Her name Quinta, right? Yeah. Yeah. ChatGPT act like Quinta. He got money. Yeah.
So he said he's going to make the artificial intelligence imitate the little girl. That sounds evil, man. Then you talking about the little girl. You didn't put no money on her college fund. You didn't show her content. You showed Phil Valentine, old fat white man. He say he is white, then he say he not white. I'm talking about the guy that say that he not white, but he is white. Not no other guy. And I already exposed that clip and chopped it up. But you talking about this little girl for the future. I'm telling everybody, like, you can't joke about children and use their content and stuff like that to make jokes on the internet without trying to get them some money or something. You know, that's like evil. That's like where the evil start, you know. And these little things are the moments that a kung fu master, y'all gotta go into the future and be more woke. Like, after this, he gonna say he a supervillain. But then he just told the AI to imitate the little girl. Now you gonna steal her soul? What the fuck? Hold on, man. Okay, we about to show some content. I'm warning everyone, it's about to get graphic in this content, so you about to throw up or something. It's about to get really crazy, so.
And so, look, he drew that in the 90s. These are artifacts. You know what I mean? So if I sold the artwork before me and Blue became red and blue, right? Nobody wanted to buy this before I was lit. Nobody wanted to buy this till I start talking about AI. Now I'm talking about Allen Iverson. Everybody want to buy my art, but it makes sense. You got.
It's very confusing. So you saying people didn't want none of y'all art? Y'all were failing artists. So what did y'all do? I don't understand. If nobody bought your art, like, y'all just couldn't sell it. Y'all, what did y'all do? It's confusing.
Get yourself lit, right? And when you make yourself valuable, then the things that you do become valuable, right? If I would have put this out in 2005, this what made us this was what made me and Blue a super villain. You know what I'm saying? This was the beginning of our super villainry. You know what I mean? This what the artwork shows when we began to shift our quota.
So you just see, I thought they designed all them clothes that they be wearing and buying. I ain't even really seen them with the comedic Jordans. Like, I thought they would just be wearing them all the time. Like, the conscious community is so crazy. It just don't even make sense to me. You said nobody bought your art. Then you talk about the little girl, tell the artificial intelligence to take her voice and imitate it. And then you say that you're a supervillain. It's not really, it's about to get graphic, man. So I'm warning y'all.
Yo, I'm having a conversation with myself about everybody else. I need to keep it to myself, though, because it's really for me.
Right, okay.
What they talking
Yeah,
about?
I mean, we're called individuals. It's like an indivisible duality, you know? So you got the yin yang, but you see that there's conjugated forces at work.
You can't have electricity without magnetism and vice versa. They're 90 degrees of one another. So our whole existence
Okay, now you going through your magic and your numbers, and you about to start bullshitting.
is about making things work together. You know what I'm saying? Like having five
This is Malcolm X Festival 2023. They just shot this.
on it.
Brother,
You know what I'm saying? So we could work together, you know what I'm saying? So we both could get up, you know? So I definitely agree with what Blue Pill just talked about in regards to there's personal work that you're supposed to do. But even in that personal work, it's never all you. It's still other people putting in you in order for those things to take. Could go years without eating, we could go months without drinking, but we could go but seconds without breath.
So you about to set yourself up, because they will take you and lock you away and see how long you can go without eating. And you just said you can go years without eating, and you don't have a lot of weight on you, sir. So it's probably improbable and impossible, if I'm speaking English correctly. Now, I'm about to show y'all some of these people that's been exposed for talking about they can go without eating and all this stuff. And it's always a scam where they tell you to not eat, and they just take your money and then they sell you garbage. This is the old way that y'all gotta get off of. Some people need to fast if they have the ability to do a fast, but y'all don't need to think that y'all can be breatharians or whatever this is. Like, nobody proved that. I got freaking orange pills in my drink.
And breath is a reciprocation. You know what I'm saying? We breathing in oxygen, we giving trees the CO2. So we live.
So now he said that you can go without breathing or something. So we about to hit the 23 mark. He about to say some crazy stuff.
But even in that personal work, it's never all you. It's still other people putting in you in order for those things to take place.
That's a fact. That's a
You know what I'm
fact.
saying? Everybody's putting in on you.
That's a fact.
We could go years without eating, we could go months without drinking, but we could go but seconds without breath. And breath is a reciprocation, you know what I'm saying? So we just have to figure out the balance. Just like with alkalinity with Dr. Sebi, he never said, oh man, everything you do gotta be alkaline. How's your stomach acid gonna work?
Right. It's
You know what I'm saying?
80-20. 80-20.
That's what I'm saying. So maybe 80-20 with self-work versus
Maybe 80-20. This shit is trash. You're not Dr. Sebi's son. You wasn't there all the time. And even his kids was little and not always there. You his godson, stepson or something like that. So, Dr. Sebi said that natural foods will be alkaline, and we don't need to eat anything that's not natural. Now, will the fruit and the seeds and the leaves and all those different parts, the roots, did I say roots already? There are different parts of the daggone plant. You have to test all those parts and see what is alkaline and see what Dr. Sebi was talking about. These people are guessing and talking stupid. They haven't said, look, here's all the people we healed with this. His girlfriend is fat. He doesn't look like he got superpowers. And if they take you and lock you away for years and tell you to prove it, you're going to die. You're going to have to end the experiment, and it's going to take people 10, 20 years and money and time and cameras to prove that you can't go no daggone year without eating. You can't do it. Maybe if you was eating Dr. Sebi's real electric alkaline food and you happened to just get fat and you lived in nature and you was like a gorilla, maybe the gorilla could go that long. But even they don't live in nature no more. So I don't know what the fuck they talking about. I don't know. I'm saying I don't know. Maybe this is dumb as fuck. He's saying 80-20. Nah, that's dumb shit that makes you feel like you're smart. It's your brain making a puzzle, something that might not be true to make you feel like you're smart for thinking and saying this. What you need to do is pray about it and ask God to show you what the fuck is going on. And he needs to ask y'all to pray. Now, who you gonna pray to? Some of these people are initiated in different societies, and they pray to Satan. You know, and I think you're supposed to pray for Satan, but not to Satan, until Satan become an angel or something. So I don't know what the heck is going on, and what God they praying to find this 80-20 thing out, and what God told them that you can eat this stuff. But I think what happens here is they have scammed you, and they don't want to show you lab tests and any type of experiments to prove that their food is alkaline, and they got caught scamming. And now they're saying it doesn't even have to be alkaline, and you can eat 80-20 maybe. Now, if y'all trying to heal, do y'all want to do maybes? What the fuck is a 80-20? You see what I'm saying? There's a difference. There's people that are really, really hurting in life and need a miracle. Then there's people that feel pretty okay and want to play around and fuck around with the maybes. And you can fuck around with them fuck arounds, and then God will show you. And some people think I can't say that word or something and talk about God, but I'm an adult. So I don't know. I don't think God said that. I think that there was a Garden of Eden, and there was fruit that was in nature, and man altered a lot of it. But we need to find out what's safe to eat and do the experiments and write a book about it. You cannot just do scientific debates on the internet forever. You have to grow up if you're going to wear suits and ties and act like you're some type of scholar or scientist, or have body parts and bones and all that stuff in the background like Yaki and all of y'all. Then y'all need to just go ahead and get a degree. If y'all not homeless, and just go work in the field or whatever. I don't know. But this maybe and all this stuff, I think that it's a lot of bullshit. So
20, letting other people in, you know what I'm saying? And then 80-20 flipped on you serving, you know what I'm saying? And not serving. And that'll create a great balance in your life.
All the time. You know what? I almost think your afro fake, dude, or you ain't never been through nothing. This is
If you
crazy.
gentlemen have products, does it ever hurt your confidence?
If this afro is real, you know what? I'll say I don't hate no afros. You know, this guy, he's not from America for real or nothing. So people grow afros. I don't know if it's real. And I think he got it braided one time, but I seen them do fake braids before. So I don't know if this guy, just what these people are. They spies or what? It's crazy. But sometimes foreigners act like spies because y'all don't really respect Americans. So these people are very disrespectful. I shouted out to him like, "Hey, what's up, nigga? You know you about to lose in the debate." KT got out of there. I was like, "Oh man, he ain't gonna do the debate because he lost." Now he's trying to tell y'all that he's trying to pretty much save face for Phil Valentine and all of them selling y'all cosmic kale, and then making you think that it's so great, and allowing people in the conscious community to sell y'all so much crap. When I just say, sorry, I sold vegan crack. I didn't know what it was. Then I told them, we got to stop selling it. Just stop. Just take it off the menu. Because all of y'all are pretty much setting yourselves up to get messed up by the FDA. Talking about 80-20 could maybe help you. Y'all ain't got no confidence in what y'all talking about. It sound like bullshit. So, anyway, let's see.
And then somebody may say, man, that's bullshit. That shit don't work. Man, them Sebi products was full of shit, man. That shit ain't work. Does it ever hurt you?
Okay, Brother Rich, you want to know the answer from Dr. Sebi Jr. What happens if the Dr. Sebi products don't work for you? Well, it might be, maybe, eat right for your blood type stuff. But eat right for your blood type is terrible science. Dr. Sebi could have rewrote that. You know what I mean? But people be playing and bullshitting y'all, and they don't got the book from Dr. Sebi to prove it because they wasn't helping Dr. Sebi. He's running around with Phil Valentine selling Juice Plus and Tower Garden Systems, because those are the levels you go through. If you got money and you're not homeless and you buy into the cult with fake Queen Afua, who they all friends with, was all sitting down with Polite and all of them. These people. So all of them was at the Malcolm X festival and all that. All of them. Brother Polite friends, but I wasn't invited. They didn't, these people, I seen Isaiah Bowman going around helping homeless people and stuff, and I was like, y'all know that I'm homeless, and Dr. Sebi granddaughter just made fun of me, Saima, and then ran after me and grabbed me at the hair show in front of everybody. And I was like, yo, I gotta make sure I don't even scratch her or nothing. Like, just hands up, like, hold up, hold up, hold up. Hold up, shawty, that's Dr. Sebi granddaughter now. And I asked her, I said, how old are you? Because I don't even know how old you are. You could be 35 and just say that you're 17. No, I don't know. Y'all girls is crazy doing witchcraft. And she still wouldn't say how old she was. I said, okay, then you are not old enough. I want to talk to adults. And I said, look, man, I don't want no smoke with Honduras or Dr. Sebi family. And I'm trying to be respectful as possible. And I was just like, this is not called for. And then she touched my person. And I'm an American citizen. And she ran and grabbed me in front of everybody. Ran after me and grabbed me in her high heels. Man, y'all gotta give me a job and give me something to do so I don't have to make no more YouTube videos. Because everybody seen it on camera. See, she didn't understand. I'm not homeless. I am homeless, but I'm at home because I'm a Native American, and this land is my land. So I could live in a tree and be chilling with the squirrels and just chilling. You know what I mean? This is my land. So I'm the spook, but they don't tell y'all about the spook who sat beside the door. So everybody go watch the spook who sat beside the door. This video is about to get graphic. I'm warning everybody. I don't want to even say what it is. I want to let them say it because they're gonna, these guys, the twin pillars and red and blue pill, they were shouting out the black airbender and talking about you can live without breathing and, live without eating. What they said, some crazy stuff. Oh shit, Brother Rich, I'm supposed to answer the Dr. Sebi question. I almost forgot. Okay, so, the Dr. Sebi said he could give people like 5 different types of iron and it might not work for them. And then one do, or two actually work. So that's why if you get a Dr. Sebi product, you should always work with your doctor, do some allergy test. And then if you feel like it did not work and you don't feel good, call the office and ask them to give you a coupon or credit or a gift card. And then if you don't even want to use that gift card, you can give it to me or anyone else. And that's how we make money for Dr. Sebi Cell Food. That's not too hard to answer that question. Dr. Sebi told us that. KT the Arch Degree, can you answer the question with the smirk on your face?
Somebody takes or does the exact same thing you did, so they say, and they say it doesn't work for them. Does that ever affect your confidence?
It don't happen to me. Yeah, so, I do a little different, in terms of my regimens when I help people in their healing journeys. And I never start off with products, and maybe that's probably why. I start off asking people, okay, where your mama from? Where your grandmama from? You know what I'm saying? Why? Because mitochondria is passed down through the woman.
Okay, so the whole time y'all could actually just send them to Usha Village and Dr. Sebi Cell Food, but for some reason these people decided they had to make products. And I feel like Mama Peel was cool with Dr. Sebi in the end, so I don't even hate them for trying. But to sell inferior products in 2023, y'all done hung out with Nick Cannon. Y'all don't have to do this no more. Y'all don't have to sell no more slave food in Wakanda or Zamunda, whatever y'all want to call this imaginary place that we are in the metaverse right now. Okay? And in the future, the world will be a better place if we just stop. So I'm an influencer. I am the ruler of the world. And in the future, y'all might actually ask me to rule the world, or I might just have to. So either way, I rule the world. It's just that's the future for me. So hopefully y'all will make it to the future if y'all learn and study Dr. Sebi Cell Food. Luckily, I gave up vegan crack before I was starved and tortured, so I was doing really good. I do not believe I would have survived if I was eating all that vegan crack and kale wraps every day with the vegan mayonnaise and all that crap. Come on now. Y'all supposed to know in the conscious community. They got that stuff, and it's going to be white and cauliflower. There's all this white stuff, and then they try to sell you black garlic, but black garlic is the same garlic. Dr. Sebi never said that. So these people be scamming and lying and bullshitting. But yeah, let's see.
And mitochondria determines your energy dynamics in your body. So if we talk
Okay, so he's talking about Eat Right for Your Blood Type again.
about energy,
Which that book is terrible. It's a good attempt, but the food sources were bad. So everyone who has that book, including my ex-girlfriend, Ebony Star Marie Russo, who I sent to do a Dr. Sebi video, she's reading that system and she's saying, oh, this doesn't work or that doesn't work. And I'm like, yeah, what he's saying is kind of true. Like, you do want to find plants that are indigenous for you. So he fucked up with the fucking 80-20 though. So I'm not even a hater, man.
metabolism, your wellness, and the mitochondria controls the nuclear genome, then I need to find out where you're from, what your environment is, how you got sick, what you're really dealing with. I had one person who had an asthma issue with their breathing. Guess what it turned out being? Dust mites. So what product was going, it was the fact that.
Okay, so that sounds really crazy, and I think that's a key in the healing world, is like you be talking to the customer and they're like living crazy, and you're like, why don't you get up and make something to eat? And it's like they can't. They living crazy. So I think some of y'all need to get some room service or something. That is a factor. Go clean your windows and let the sunlight in. That is some basic conscious stuff that y'all need to, of course, know. So let's see.
They needed to clean up their environment that they lived in, and they got better. They didn't need to take a single product. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. They probably still would need sea moss or something. That what he just, see, he talks so fucking much. And when he starts running his mouth, it just gets fucking crazy. If I start talking about how we can change the future in Wakanda, that's like something different, because it's make-believe. He's saying that he just said y'all don't need, you supposed to be selling the products. Why are you saying we don't need the product? It's fucking crazy.
And so when I help people heal themselves, I try to.
Wouldn't they still need mullein if they had a lung problem, or they could grow it? What, man? You goofy, bro. You goofy, man.
Mathematics of that food, the sound frequencies of that food, because they say the physical material universe from Adam on up is an acoustic phenomenon. Talk to me about cymatics.
So he's talking about not eating food again, and then he was asking KT and them about eating food. Dr. Sebi sell food, natural food. Dr. Sebi said if it's not natural, we don't need it. So you need alkaline food. KT, you lied. You were anti-Dr. Sebi. You got your own father who's an herbalist or does something like that. Believes in the stars and the moons and all those kind of things. The numbers and the numerology or whatever.
In the future of food.
Well, that's a powerful image that you just showed. Now
this is your
when
guy.
You look into strength.
Your Mason, Phil Valentine, who is the white guy that I'm talking about, who you got the clip where he said he's not a white guy, but then he said he was a white guy. He said he was mixed with all this white people. So that's the guy.
You look at the universe as literally.
Now, Billy Carson, I say that Billy Carson is a cyborg. I can't prove that. I just think that he said he had a hole in his head, and he said that he was abused as a child. I'm not even trying to make fun of the guy. It's actually very sad. So we know what's wrong with him, and we understand he needs to go to Usha Village and get Dr. Sebi herbs and stop selling scams. And now he's going to try to talk about how you don't need to eat food, like you don't need to eat fake food, but you do need to eat real food. We are not aliens, okay?
Strings that are vibrating that are creating these particular frequencies, and these frequencies are emanating or jingling what we consider to be the elementary particles into existence.
Maybe I'm.
And so,
I might be an
if you look
alien.
at the
Y'all
back of a leopard, you're going to see those
Okay, hold on.
spots. If you look at, are also affected by these same exact frequencies. And there was a
So yeah, he's like a cyborg, like artificial intelligence, man. Like he will have an answer for everything.
man named Prahlad Jani, and I have this documentary on Forbidden Knowledge TV. It's on my TV network.
Okay.
And Prahlad Jani has not eaten solid food for over 30 years.
Okay. So he's talking about this Indian guru guy that sits around and don't be cleaning up. The walls are dirty, and he's dead. And this is the traveling circus, the slave market, India, where he's not going and building a house and doing no great stuff, picking up his kids. He's just sitting around all the time. So he actually looks very sick, and when I got a video of him right before he died or whatever, and he's walking around and people are carrying him, like holding his arm and helping him walk. Okay? And the dude looked like a damn cyborg. He didn't even look alive no more. So Billy Carson is sadly mistaken, because your boy from 19 Keys and all of them, you know, they put him on, but this guy is false intelligence, because this video, I don't know if it's old, but they posted it like in 2022 or 2023, and that Indian guru guy is supposed to be dead in 2020. So I don't even understand how he got the video talking about it, and it's like it might be even a whole fake thing, because they're supposed to be telling you about them women that are in slavery in India, that they fingers burning off and they going blind, working, selling cashews and stuff. Some of them making wine out of it. And it's related to poison ivy. It's poison. I said it. It's slave food. It's the apple in the Garden of Eden that you're not supposed to eat. And Yaki and these people need to be locked up, and you need to let them eat that all day and see if they can activate their melanin and survive. Talking about that you can go without eating, and selling y'all a DVD about it on his TV network.
30 years. He's a breatharian. And so they took this guy and they put him in the laboratory, because they said, you know, we got to check this out. We got to find out if this guy is really...
He wasn't in a laboratory. He's in a hospital room with cameras in it.
living off of light frequencies, light waves, photons.
He went off.
And they put him in this laboratory. They gave him water for a bath, and they would actually reweigh the water to make sure he wasn't drinking the bath water, right?
Yeah.
They would also make sure that the bath water wasn't disappearing other than what would normally be absorbed.
You wasn't there. You don't know. This is crazy. Just nothingness. Bullshit to talk about on the internet to make you think that they smarter than you. You can go time without eating, but you might want to eat some sea moss or some nopales cactus, something natural, very natural, like dandelion or something. Like, test it. I don't know. Pray about it. Don't let these people starve you and make you give them all your money for these dumbass movies and TV shows.
Maybe a little bit by his skin. They didn't give him any. He didn't drink water either. They didn't give him any water to drink. They gave him no food. 3 months. 3 months this man is in this laboratory. People are watching him, monitoring him, multiple cameras everywhere. He's only allowed to gaze at the sun for a few hours a day. And according to him, he said, I can live for hundreds of years in this body.
Okay, he's supposed to live for hundreds of years in the body, but he's dead. What the fuck are you talking about? It will be the crown of India and the proof of all the Ayurvedic magic that they are the holy men and the greatest, but they might be the Antichrist. They might need to set them people free. Might be some daggone Hebrews or something over there in slavery. I don't know. They got black people and black women and all this stuff over there that's in slavery. And y'all not talking about it on the internet. Y'all fake woke. And then Yaki, whatever, Alexander awakened, Yaki, that's guy, the crusty little bad man, this person, he tells you to Eat the cashew. He promotes the product, selling it still, because they got no soul, man. They not thinking about, like, you really gonna empower the slave masters over there and not liberate them people? You're not a Christ. You're not even supposed to be trying to act like y'all save people. Go get a job.
Since he became this breatharian, this man is literally living off of photons. So is it possible to digest frequencies
and he said that he's living, but he's dead?
And somehow get them to sustain the body? Scientifically, I believe it's possible, because what do cells need to keep the body going? They need energy
from natural plants. What the fuck is he talking about? And water. These people telling y'all not to drink water. Then we see them drinking the cheap water. That water company ain't even the best water. You know, and it's just sad, man. These people are all anti-Dr. Sebi. Brother Rich, Black Magic, he's always asking questions. He's like getting y'all on the black magic. He got y'all. Because he's like, y'all supposed to be leading the youth. Y'all supposed to be the elders. And y'all is all exposed. And he asks y'all questions. Y'all look stupid.
Yes.
Right?
Phil Valentine,
that's what it is. So when you're eating...
His hands look fatty. Look like he got diabetes or something. I don't know what kind of sickness he got. Then he claimed that he not a white man. But every time he take off his hat, his hairline receding. And his hair is straight as hell. It's like, we never seen him with an afro. I don't remember.
Food. The food then... creates, it breaks down, it's absorbed in through the cell wall, some of the nutrients, and those nutrients then give energy. Now, of course,
see, if he got a hole in his head, Billy Carson hair might be fake. Then Kateria knows who's with fake Queen Afua. Fake Queen Afua is Phil Valentine's ex-wife, and he wrote the book of Fake Queen Afua. And all the women think that they got their magic from Queen Afua, and she looks sick. And then he sells Juice Plus, and he's fat, and he's a white Mason. They teach you about Indian stuff. That's slavery. Y'all putting y'all in slavery again. Talking about getting on a Wakanda boat. I'm like, nah, niggas. That don't make no sense. Nah, we're not getting on that Wakanda boat. Nah, I didn't like that part.
Various different
I didn't like the food in the Wakanda movie. It was terrible. Like y'all food.
Nutrients. And so you would have to be able to balance all the hormones and nutrients. That would be very difficult to do. But in a future civilization with future
technology, what the fuck? The ancient Egyptians didn't even figure out how to live forever and be breatharians. If that's the case, you telling me it's an ancient Egyptian walking around that's 1,000 years old or something, a million years old? Man, stop it. Even the Bible, they was living for like 1,000 years and stuff. But I'm like, I think they was eating food though, at the least. It was just better food and the environment was different. I've already seen some of the future technology that they building, but the food is wrong. And you gotta eat food. This shit crazy, man. Y'all don't even know. I told y'all all about it. They already did the experiments. So we'll talk about that when y'all put me on TV maybe. If y'all didn't do the research and y'all missed my content, then oh well. But y'all want me to make a video about it, hit my Cash App, holler at me. I'm about to expose this. So they talk about the Indian guru guy. Let's see who the fuck they talking about.
Hole in the roof of
That's
his mouth
the guy
ever
with the dirty
since.
wall right there.
Despite Prahlad Jani sharing little overlap with other prominent
This the guy
breatharian
he's
figures,
talking about.
with no assertions that he could
Look at
teach
this man.
anyone else to live without
Look like
food
a
or water,
total
he's cited by
puppet.
many advocates as proof that the practice
be a
is
puppet.
possible. This is largely due to the so-called science.
I'm trying to tell you, when you go overseas, they got all kind of magic tricks for y'all. Like, they will have a puppet that look like the real man, and y'all think the man's still alive, and they be like, no, it's a puppet show. And y'all don't understand the language, y'all come there and see the puppet show. That man is supposed to be dead. So, we'll show y'all. People done died from this breatharian shit. So y'all will get depressed and think y'all want to go to Egypt and don't even go to the pyramids in America. And then you think you got to join this stupid cult. Then you get depressed. Your life is crazy. Then you start thinking you could be a breatharian. You go to the 9th dimension with your chakras and your kundalini. Kundalini is an Indian word or something like that.
scientific studies that took place throughout the 2000s, and his portrayal in a 2010 documentary titled In the Beginning, There Was Light.
So the documentary is scrutinized and all that. Y'all can watch this if y'all want to. This is a movie about breatharians, the stuff that they're talking about. Hold on.
Others, that's where I get upset. When the interviewer asked if he had seen the footage himself, Strawbinger admitted to only watching clips. But most of the skepticism wasn't aimed at the footage, it was aimed at the doctors. As pointed out by Sanal Edamaruku of the Indian Rationalist Association, a group known for
talking about the black revolutionaries in India. I don't even know who these peoples are. I don't wish evil on them if they trying to get free from the magic spells of the bullshit. Won't black Jesus save the world? That is what it said I'm supposed to do in the Bible. Even the Buddhist text said that Jesus was going to come back in Buddha or something like that, and it might be black and he might save all them people over there. Don't the people need Dr. Sebi herbs and stuff like that? I'm black Jesus. I got work to do around the world and help people. They over there exposing this in their country, but these people selling it to you in America. But tell them go live over there and see what happened. Them people might have been the one that hit you in the head. Them people probably be the one that hit them people in the head. These people telling you they got stabbed in the head, hit in the head, all that.
traveling around the country and debunking the supernatural claims of mystics and holy men.
And most of these people who are claiming that they are miracle men or holy men or saints are con men.
Dr. Sudhir Shah
This ABC News.
seemed suspiciously close with the Breatharian community. He'd also verified the claims of sun gazer Hero Matan Manek.
This guy got exposed. I've been showed y'all that. Listen, man. I look at the sun, but I'm eating food. Fuck that. Fuck that. That's how you get caught slipping. Don't sit up there and do that and then fall at your job. It's going to be your fault, and they're going to look at your Facebook and see that you was doing that breatharian shit, and they ain't going to pay for your headache. Okay? Stop fucking around. Y'all going to fall out at your job. These people got to go to work. You talking about stop eating? That's that crazy shit talking about in the future. No. Fuck that. Trying to make people forget about the health scams that you sold them.
Who'd reportedly gone 411 days without eating under Dr. Shah's supervision years earlier. Manek would later be photographed sitting in front of a plate of food inside an Indian restaurant. And Strawbinger's reasoning that Manek is simply what's known as an eating breatharian did little to salvage his reputation.
Even if you pay me $1 billion, I will not eat.
Although Strawbinger argued on his website.
As an update, that guy actually admitted to being a scam. Yeah, you gotta do your research. He admitted it and everything. He exposed the whole system pretty much. Like all these people was lying. And they said, nah, we gotta go over here and see this stupid shit. So the revolutionary people exposing that shit. Now, I'm a superhero. We got the supervillains. I'm gonna explain something because I showed y'all this video before and I said, man, this dude had a crazy weird diet and it was disgusting. So I don't know what happened, but this stuff was like on the news, man. I remember McDonald's had like some kids working there, like slaves, and I said that McDonald's was a lot of Masons, and I think that's why this guy is doing the M, which is McDonald's, for Mason. And I don't know.
Fully recovered from being exposed. Although rather than continue to deny his penchant for fast food, his strategy in recent years has been to write it into his doctrine. According to his website, the gateway to the breatharian lifestyle now includes the type of food he was caught eating decades ago. Don't eat anything but the McDonald's double quarter pounder with cheese and a Diet Coke, Wiley warns. No water of any kind, no fruits or vegetables of any kind. What? McDonald's restaurants are living, breathing, vibrating consciousness buildings of love, abundance, creativity, immortality, and well-being. When you walk into McDonald's, just know you are in a vortex of unconditional love.
That's what a powerful breatharian wants to get in the fifth dimension. Eats double quarter pounder with cheese, French fries. If you get in the fifth dimension through me, you will have to take that.
Like Wiley's Yellow Foods diet, reasoning behind this food choice is apparently too obvious to explain. But there seem to be only about 5 members currently in his organization, and operations are likely slow going as it's doubtful.
What the fuck is this bullshit, man?
He wants to get in the fifth dimension. He
Not
eats
well.
double
If you
quarter pounder with
get
cheese,
in
French
the
fries.
fifth dimension through me, you will have to take that.
Like Wiley's Yellow Foods diet,
He initiating them. What the fuck?
reasoning behind this food choice is apparently too obvious to explain. But there seem to be only about 5 members currently in his organization, and operations are likely slow going as it's doubtful any are attending his $1 million workshops or ordering his $10,000 immortality drink. Prala Johnny continued to face scrutiny for his claims until his death at the age of 90.
What's in the fridge?
This shit could be a puppet. I don't even know if this is a cyborg or what. You know, they got technology in India. They might not let him die. I don't know what the fuck. You know, people be getting new hearts and all that kind of shit. I don't know what the fuck this is. He has a refrigerator.
No fridge. Yes. What's inside? Can I see?
No. In there, only water to wash the mouth.
Independent observers such as Edu Maraku and James Randi, who had asked to sit in on his observation studies, were denied.
Denied, okay. So he got a refrigerator, they won't let her look. What the fuck? Breatharian bullshit.
Of the film centers around the studies of Prala Johnny, whose assertions of not having taken any food or water for over 70 years surpass any other breatharian claim by a wide margin.
Look at this guy.
Draped in robes and jewelry, surrounded by devotees, it seems almost blasphemous to doubt the claims of Prala Johnny, who the film references was studied on 2 separate occasions in an attempt to, quote, understand this wonderful phenomenon. In 2003, Johnny was observed for 10 days in what is described as a sealed room within India's Sterling Hospital. Oversight was provided by
in a hospital. You said it was a laboratory. I don't know if they did another experiment. I don't know. I will have to watch this movie all over again. Y'all go watch it. But yeah, I just exposed you again. You artificial intelligence, and you have a family to spend time with you instead of all these strangers on the internet. Stop scamming and go get a job and spend some time with your family, man. I don't know. It's just you don't have enough time to study, maybe. I don't know, but y'all are all garbage.
Case summary, Johnny was monitored in person as well as captured on CCTV camera during the experiment, in which Shaw claimed Johnny did not take any...
Is he running or lifting anything or doing anything constructive? The wall was dirty. I showed y'all that. Like, just go clean the goddamn wall, man. Did you know? It's like, yo, this man that's supposed to be a holy man, y'all couldn't even clean the wall? Like, this some crazy shit. So we exposed this guy who was in another movie, and it seems like y'all got Masons controlling y'all with health scams around the world, and we got to set all the slaves free. And this guy just turned into a joke. You know, it's just like he sold out or got sued. I don't know what happened. Maybe he bought a McDonald's. I don't know what be happening in this world, but it gets kind of crazy. But it's about to get crazier.
Becoming healthier, he stated he began moving through the food continuum, with regular fasting as advocate.
So he was balding, and he's supposed to have lifted some weights and won some kind of championship. Well, I don't know. These people will be in these crazy cults sometimes. So this movie talks about cults and like celebrities, like some famous celebrity girls. So watch the movie, hit the like button, go see for yourself.
Breatharians are people who claim to not eat food. A rare breed of humans who say they get their energy from other sources.
He's drinking freaking urine. I don't know if they're trying to do spooky, crazy stuff to make you see. Dr. Sebi said something about this is disgusting. They just showed you that and didn't even warn you. I warned you. It's disgusting. This is how they do y'all.
Such as ancient breathwork techniques. Being well-versed in wacky wellness and spiritual topics, I've heard
wellness and stuff. Is this a video you might even think it was no deal, but this is not a video for kids.
So I headed to Miami to spend the day with the Black Airbender and immerse myself in his extreme lifestyle.
Ugh.
These are nails. Like, you could really hurt yourself.
You could, yes, you can.
I feel like they're gonna...
You're trying to hurt that white girl, you racist. Why you do that to that white woman? That's some they torturing the white girl right on camera. That is racist. You're evil. That's racist.
A breatharian is someone who eats little or nothing at all. One gets to a certain state of energy cultivation where they...
If you get an Asian girlfriend...
We've been living with you for 2 years. As a testament to be like,
oh,
literally
right
never
now.
seen the guy eat, operative boom, I'll always say no.
For me, like, I can just make my own meal and have fun with it.
So they got food in the house, she cooking, and he supposed to be a breatharian. This is a scam, and it's disgusting. And the white girl you just abused her. What the fuck, man?
Doing this is hard to believe, but when you have somebody who's been living with you for 2 years.
Y'all shouted out this guy, living with you for 2 years, y'all not married. This crazy.
Testament to be like, nope, literally never seen the guy eat, operative boom, I'll always say no.
For me, like, I can just make my own meal and have fun with it, not worrying about my partner's, oh, does he like this, or what does he eat? You know?
Although
y'all partners, and you let that girl sit in right in the middle of y'all. What the fuck?
Consume
About 99% coconut water.
You drink water, right?
I barely drink water. I don't drink water, really.
What do you mean you don't drink water?
Mainly coconut water, urine. There's literally 103 minerals in urine.
This is your...
You sound disgusting and nasty, and you are nasty. What the fuck?
Yeah. This is about a good week.
That's a week, and you just got it sitting there in the restroom, and you just drank it.
Was this enjoyable to drink?
The feeling is, yeah.
So if I was gonna do a real breatharian day and
Yuck. This is nasty.
I barely drink water. I don't drink water, really.
What do you mean you don't drink water?
Mainly coconut water, urine. There's literally 103 minerals in urine.
This is yours.
Yeah. This is about a good week.
Was this enjoyable to drink?
The feeling is, yeah.
So if I was gonna do a real breatharian day in your life, I would drink my urine.
You don't have to, but yeah.
Maybe one day, if this video gets enough likes. 10,000 likes!
Y'all trying to sell your soul for 10,000 likes like that? That's crazy. It's a week old in a jar? And that's what you teaching that girl? That's racist, man. I don't even know if this is a fake video. It's just disgusting. I'm not gonna get them fake views and fake clicks and all that bullshit. I don't know if this is real or fake, if he's just eating food with his Asian girl. And if you're not married to these women and you living like that, that's disgusting. It's a toxic experiment that is gross. And Red and Blue Pill was just shouting this guy out. Well, let's get out of the restroom for the end of this video. Okay. Now y'all in the park meditating. He didn't even brush his teeth or sell no toothbrushes or nothing. This is crazy, man. And you had to sit there on the floor of the pyramids and all that shit. This is gross, man. Yuck.